MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Matt Boyd is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the loss, but he was relatively decent. We'll look to build on that here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at Harrison. It's in time.
No way.
That was awesome. Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first-inning single.
Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. The Tigers coming up. No score. Zach Efting, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he was very effective last
Leading
year.
off for the Tigers.
As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3.
Number 28.
When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving him a chance to win every time out.
Number 28 stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Hits this one hard the other way. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
First delivery to him on the way. Jim Aldrich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You just hope this was an isolated incident here, because we still got a long way to go in this ball game. You'd hate to see something carry over to later.
Chris Stewart will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Oh, and you just have to know your outfield arms out there, especially out in right field. You can see him chugging around third base. He knew it was going to be close, and a good throw here is going to nail him trying to score.
Stepping in now, number 46. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting 6 can keep it going. He's hitting over 400 so far here in April. Obviously, we can't get too excited about it because there is so much season left, but he's off to a great start.
Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair after one. Reed Hoskins will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit here to open up the second. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for one. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality. Plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
Michael Franco will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. Hit to short, right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Tigers, the shortstop, Ronnie
Rodriguez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. One away. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive, has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Josh Harrison will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Odubel Herrera will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground near home. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Aaron Altair.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in. Drives it to deep right field. Aldrich ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
Bryce Harper is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Line toward the alley in left center. Mata is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk
First
there with
baseman,
two away.
number 17.
You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard liner toward short. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. JT Realmuto steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Mata moves over. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a couple. Number 17 stands in for the first time.
Leading up for the Tigers, catcher, number 17.
And that misses inside. 1-0. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Number 28 stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Jim Aldrich will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Smoked on the ground left side, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base, but instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Chris Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. That's by him for strike one.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Harper looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Number
Boy,
46.
you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Number 46 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to score that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Ronnie Rodriguez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Mikey Mata will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And that's in there for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Chris Stewart gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Squared that one up just a little late. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Aaron Altair, and they'll need him to get something going here. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Number 46 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Mikey Mato will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Phillies,
Aranjo will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
the right fielder, number 3.
Bryce Harper will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. drilled on the ground to short. Rodriguez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the attack.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, well, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ronnie Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder
Mikey Mata, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Green is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 61.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Reed Hoskins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on will be huge.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
JT Realmuto will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Kingery.
Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. One out and a runner on second base. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Nick Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Here comes the runner from third, and we are tied in the top of the ninth.
Now batting.
You're going to have to calm him down at first base. Look how fired up he is. That's a big base hit. That single drives in the tying run.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. We saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
You're short, hit hard. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a... Scott Kingery will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Nick Williams is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down. Josh Harrison strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Andrew Knapp is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
15, Andrew Knapp.
Ramos come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 17.
Number 17 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Number 28 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far.
Oh, when you're seeing the ball as well as he is, you can't wait to dig in again. 5th at bat here and a chance to make an even better game out of it.
Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. Still all square at 4 apiece. Casey Myers will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. Aaron Altair will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is swirling on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, shortstop.
Gene Segura digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's a ball that's hit pretty hard that time, and if this doesn't find a glove, we'd be looking at a much different ball game right now. But as it stands, They're a step closer to getting out of this mess with the game still tied.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom. Settling in now, Jim Aldrich. He singled his last time
Tigers.
up.
Right fielder.
Jose Alvarez will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Very softly hit to the left side. And reined in, one away. Chris Stewart will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now we'll pick this one back up in the top of inning number 11.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Reed Hoskins will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Grounded to short. Rodriguez is there, and he's set down, one away. Digging in, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. In the dirt here, but he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here. On the move again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
You want to talk about having a bazooka for an arm. After watching the jump, I thought he had this base stolen, but this ball is on the money with some steam on it. He's out by a pretty comfortable margin.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Miguel Cabrera digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Anthony Dominguez will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just one would be the end of this ball game. Smoke toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Mikey Mutto will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. That evens it up 1-1. The Possible winning run on second. No one out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutcheon has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, but this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Josh Harrison comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. Segura has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Andrew Knapp will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Andrew Knapp just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
A barehanded pickup. He's out.
Oh, love it. Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab. Then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Aaron Altair will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Aldrich. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at 3rd base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
From the stretch. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Number 17 will dig in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats thus far tonight. Jim Aldrich gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I love a guy on the mound that pitched with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Into the box, Chris Stewart, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Gene Segura steps in to begin the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hit in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yep, and now the go-ahead runs on second here in the 13th inning. And they'd like nothing more than to get him home, get 3 outs in the bottom half, and get out of here.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
First baseman number 17, Reed Hoskins.
Reed Hoskins steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Aldrich is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Scott Kingery is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Daniel Norris will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Cesar Hernandez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. He's got a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Number 46 will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Miguel Cabrera digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Ronnie Rodriguez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Nope. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one took them a little longer than expected, but they finally break through to take the lead in the top of the 13th, and then they hold on for dear life here to finish it off with a good road win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it for EK.